What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JP. Let me turn this around here right quick. There we go. I'm back here with another video. It's been a while since I've done one, and I've had several phones since then. But you know, a lot of times, even though I'll get a lot of them right when they come out, you know, several other people already do reviews on them, and you know, I don't do these for every single phone I get anyway. But you know, the Zenfone AR, man, I was waiting on this since January. I love the aspect of Tango and Daydream in one package. Absolutely loved it since I heard the conception back at CES. I mean, heck, if I'm not mistaken, leaks came out about this phone like last year, back in November or December. Long time coming, finally came out. It is the 6GB model with 64 gigs internal. Now, when it was showcased, it had 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs internal. Verizon does sell a model with 128 gigs internal, but it only has 6 gigs of RAM, like the unlocked model right here from Amazon with 6 gigs of RAM. But, of course, this one has 64 gigs of internal. I'm actually sending it back, as you can see my box over there. I've had it for a couple of weeks. Sending it back for the 8GB 128 internal model, as the 6 gig model was available, and there was a 2 to 4 week wait on the 8 gig model, and I was finally able to get one shipped. I'm not going to make a separate video on it. You know, this is just going to be assumed for the 6 and the 8. But don't be alarmed by the return box. I absolutely love this phone. Let me also say that I'm shooting this with the Moto Z2 Force, and I have to say I am liking the Moto Z2 Force a little bit more than the Zenfone AR. I have found that I don't use the Tango apps a lot. There's really nothing for Tango like there is for Daydream. And of course, the Z2 Force has Daydream. The original Moto Z did Daydream. The Axon 7 did Daydream. The S8s now do Daydream, but of course, I actually had sold mine before that update came out. But nonetheless, let me just open it up right quick and give you a quick overview. I've actually had it for over a week. I got it not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. Picked it up from FedEx. It's Tuesday now, August 15th, for the record. I hope to have this posted today, but in case it's viewed afterwards. But kind of working with one hand here. I'm in my car here. Got off of work. I'm taking this back to UPS here. Just want to give you a rundown on the phone here. I absolutely love the back, the way this feels. It feels amazing. It's not really like the Sandstone from the original OnePlus One. It feels way better than that. There's the tri-cam right there. Nice camera. Real nice camera. I'm going to boot it up, but like I said, it's already been reset, so I'm not really going to be able to show you a whole lot. I'm just going to show you the vibrant AMOLED. It is a Quad HD, 2K res, Super AMOLED again, and it is beautiful, beautiful. It's 5.7 inches, and I mean, and it's thin too. It is really thin. USB Type-C. You do have your headphone port, unlike the Moto Z2 Force. Your speaker grill. Your volume rocker, your power button, you know, here's your welcome home screen. You know, you do have your the fingerprint sensor is something that we've kind of gotten out of being used to. This fingerprint sensor, it's I mean, I don't want to say old school, but it's kind of becoming that way, because a lot of times now, even though it looks physical on a lot of phones now, it's capacitive, you know, and it's also your fingerprint sensor. But this phone is kind of odd, because like phones from a year or two ago, it's a fingerprint sensor, but it has to be pressed to, you know, not only, it's not capacitive whatsoever. It has to be pressed to be used as your home button, and it's also pressed to initiate the fingerprint sensor. And of course, you also saw your capacitive keys for your back and your recent. But, you know, NFC, obviously. But I don't mind pressing the button in. I know some people may make a big deal out of that, though. There's your antenna lines. Again, it is a sexy phone. Sexy phone. It really is. Asus did a good job with this phone. I've always liked Asus's products anyway. Of course, their UI is a little too much, but I can get used to it. It has a lot of customizations, especially with the the drop down menu. So that's why I typically, really like them there. But I just wanted to show you the phone there. That's all. Just really nice headphones there. Those things are nice. But nothing really fancy. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on it. There's already reviews out for it. But a lot of the channels that I'm subscribed to that also are subscribed to me, like Donovan, Flossie Carter, Magic Tech, shouts out to all of them. My boy Jay Will. I haven't seen any of them with this phone, so I knew I had to do a video. I should have done it a lot sooner. I'm surprised since then they haven't beaten me to it. So I'm definitely happy that they didn't beat me to it, because I've been really lazy. Like I said, I do other things, so it's really hard for me to push out a lot of these videos, even though I do get a lot of phones. Besides this and the Moto Z2 Force, I also have the Gold Metro Moto E. I have the Verizon Moto E4 Plus, which I did get unlocked for only $2.24, and it works great on Cricket and Simple Mobile. And I also have the Alcatel Pulse Mix. When Jay Will said he was going to do a video on the Pulse Mix, I was on there commenting saying, man, I was going to do and I had the phone the day it came out. I got the mods for it. Just crazy. Just had a lot of personal stuff going on here lately too. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Trying to make them a little bit shorter, because I know I talk a lot in them, but just wanted to give y'all a quick overview of the Zenfone AR. If you want to see Tango in action, there's plenty of videos for it, so there's no need to get into all of that. Like I said, this is the 6 gig model. I'm sending it back for the 8 gig model. Peace.